I'm Elaine Jagielski, and we're going to focus on anxiety from the energetic perspective and two quick, simple hacks to break that loop. Now, of course, I'm sure as you're aware that anxiety is quite complex in regard to it involves a number of different things that are happening from everything from the gut up to the brain. And of course, those two areas communicate with each other with a wonderful feedback loop and communication system. But from the energetic perspective, essentially, when you are feeling anxiety, then what's happening is that you're actually feeling excitement, but you've attached a negative belief onto why you're feeling that kind of energy, that kind of intense energy. And so, even being aware of that may assist in when you're feeling anxiety going, is this mislabeled excitement? And in the moment, it probably won't feel that way. It'll feel like, well, I'm anxious and I'm not sure what I'm anxious about, or you might actually be worrying about something. Again, you might not know. There may be something that you've attributed it to break the loop of that. So in the moment, you might not be able to just flip over it. Maybe it is possible. Maybe if you go, hold on, is this actually excitement? Can I take away the negative aspect or quality to it? Is the belief that's attached to this available for me to connect with at the moment? If it's not, but as long as that awareness is there to begin to explore that this is actually excitement or potentially excitement, then one of the hacks is to actually cover your left eye and then look up with your right, and you're going to do that for at least 30 seconds. And what that does is it deactivates the amygdala with these two things that are happening, with the eye movement and the covering of the one eye. And it also helps to get the parasympathetic nervous system more online, which is the rest digest. Because when you go into anxiety, you want a nervous system reset, right? Because then otherwise, highly likely, you're going to feel stress along with that as well. And that just compounds the whole situation. So very, very simple, right? So it's just covering the left eye and then looking up with the right eye for at least 30 seconds and just taking some breaths as you're doing that. Typically, what will happen is that the anxiety will disappear almost immediately. And then you have an opportunity to maybe go distract yourself, let yourself reset. And, or maybe repeat that again. You don't need to keep doing it though. And when you're feeling the anxiety, also potentially to identify where is that in your body? Where are you feeling that most intensely? And so the second hack, which again, very simple, and you can do this anywhere, and no one even has to know this one. The other one might be a little bit more obvious, but you can go do that quickly. Is to bring your focus into your heart center. And often when you touch someplace, it helps your attention go there more quickly. So if you're someplace where you can actually just sort of touch your chest for a moment, bringing your awareness to the heart center, and then just bring your awareness, your focus, your attention into this area. And because the heart has its own energy system and it radiates much further. It can go up to around 6 feet around the body, whereas the brain's energy or the frequency range, or not range, but as far as how far it goes from the body is much, much closer. And so tapping into the power of what's here. And so what you would do then is just, like I said, bring your awareness, your focus, your attention down into your heart. And highly likely you'll notice that there's a shifting in what you're feeling. And again, if you've previously identified where's the anxiety, right? Is it in the chest? Is it in the throat area? Is it more towards the solar plexus or the stomach area? Or is it somewhere else in the body? And then just focusing on bringing that attention down into the heart region. So two simple hacks, and then redirect defining the beliefs or transforming the beliefs into something more positive, letting go of the judgment that's been associated with it, can be ways to work with anxiety from the energetic level. And again, there's a lot of different elements that go into anxiety, but this is one perspective of looking at it and then dealing with it in order to reset.